That's what I started to do this morning.
Okay.
So we're just waiting to do it.
Got it, yeah.
Please rise. 34th District Court is back in session. On Regina Brooks Green presiding.
Have a seat. Actually, you can stay standing up. Can you raise your right hand? Solemnly swear affirm the testimony you'll give in this matter will be the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
And you can have a seat, and since we're social distance, if you want, you can take your mask off, or if you're more comfortable, you can leave it on. Ms. Shackelford.
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you state your name and employment capacity for the record?
My name is Derek Jordan. I'm employed with the Michigan State Police,
Okay, and how long have you worked with the Michigan State Police?
26 years.
All right, and what's your rank?
Detective Sergeant.
Sergeant. Sir, I want to take your attention back to December 16th of 2020. Do you recall interrogating a defendant by the name of Shane Evans?
Yes, I do.
All right, and prior to the interrogation, did you advise him of his Miranda rights?
Yes, I did.
All right, did he appear to understand his Miranda rights?
Yes, he did.
Okay, and I'm going to approach with People's Proposed 32. Ms. Watts?
I can't do that. I don't even know what you're called. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was you. Okay, got it.
Sir, some of this is redacted, but I want to ask you, do you recognize this document in People's Proposed 32?
Yes, I do.
All right, what is it?
This is an advisor rights form.
Okay, and is this particularly the advice of rights form you did with Mr. Evans?
Yes, it is.
All right, and down here, do you see, is there a signature on there?
Yes, it is.
All right, and was that signed by Shane Evans?
Yes, it was.
All right, and was it dated?
Yes, it was.
All right, and did this start, it looks like, dated December 16th, 2020?
That's correct.
And it looks like he sent it around 6:03 PM?
That is correct.
All right, move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 32.
May I ask a couple of questions prior
You
to that?
absolutely may.
Thank you. Good morning, Sergeant Jordan.
Good morning, ma'am.
You've indicated that you conducted the interrogation of Mr. Evans, correct?
Correct.
And that you had him fill out the advice of rights form. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. Did Mr. Evans at any time ever indicate to you that he was under the influence of an intoxicant?
Not during the time when we filled out this advisor rights form.
Okay, when did he tell you?
Towards the end, I believe, of the interrogation.
Okay, so did you notice that Mr. Evans appeared intoxicated?
To me, he did not.
And when you say Mr. Evans filled out the advice of rights form, how did that take place? Did you read it to him or did he read it?
I read it to him. I advised him that if he didn't understand anything, to ask me additional questions, then I would fill it out. If he understood and agreed to what I was reading, he was to put his initial next to each thing that I read to him.
Okay, and were you present when he filled that application out?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and did Mr. Evans ever indicate to you that he didn't want to fill the form out or that he didn't want to speak to you?
No, he didn't.
Was Mr. Evans, how long was Mr. Evans in your custody prior to the interview taking place?
Prior to the interview taking place.
And I mean specifically with you.
Okay, I want to make sure I answer your question correctly.
Yes.
Are you talking when we went over his
Yes.
advice of rights?
Yeah,
How long was he in my custody then?
yes,
A week. I guess it took us about 5 minutes to go over this form.
okay. And was there a period of time where Mr. Evans was sitting with you waiting to fill out that form or waiting to be interrogated?
Well, because of COVID and whatnot, there is a small period in which we have to monitor to make sure everything is okay. I guess that was a period in which he was.
Can you hold on 1 second?